How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another Madden NFL 24 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. We're doing our fantasy draft in today's video. So, obviously, we're going to see the players on the team. It's not who the good players are going to be. So, we're going to choose a random team, do a fantasy draft. We're doing 4 seasons. Injuries will be off, just because it's fantasy draft. We'll just try to keep it, not realistic. I usually keep injuries. I think I keep injuries off for the fantasy drafts. I believe I do. Well, we're going to do it today. So, leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the content, comment also videos, Twitter, socials, play the second channel, main channel down in the description if you like the content of DHP. Of course, not meant to be realistic because it's a fantasy draft. So this is where we kind of have a little bit of fun. This is where the fun starts. So let's get on to the gameplay. All right, so I'm just going to pick a random team. We're just going to scroll for a little bit. Hopefully we get somebody that we want to use. I mean, it doesn't matter who we pick. So I'm going to stop in 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to stop in 2, then 1, and then I'm going to go a little bit this way. And then once I stop, that'll be the team that I'm going to be. And we're going to stop right now. So we're going to be using the Washington Commanders. Fantastic. All right, so we're all racked up and ready to go. I don't know what pick we're going to be having here, but I'll probably show you guys like maybe the first 20 or so picks. And we'll just kind of just do the rest of the picks off camera. So here we go. We're going to start the draft here. Let's see what pick we're going to have. We have pick 5. That's pretty good. So we can get ourselves a pretty good quarterback here, I would assume. There's a lot of players we can get. Justin Jefferson is also a really good pick. Actually, the best players, Justin Jefferson is probably the best player. Herbert's out there. Justin Jefferson. We're going to take him for our team. There's a lot of guys. Zach Martin, Kelsey, Hill. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're going to go with Justin Jefferson with pick number 5. Why not? So my next pick, I actually am going to get somebody really good for our line, and that's going to be Zach Martin. I'm going to take him with our next pick. It's a bit of a reach, but you know what? We're going to have a good O-line. Hey, that's good. I'm cool with that. I want to take Kelsey, Travis Kelsey. We might as well. I know it might be a bit of a reach here to take a tight end 3rd pick, but we might as well just get as many talented players as we can in every single position. So, welcome to the action. Not really that big of a reach. Okay. We'll take it. Travis Kelce, welcome to the squad. Alright, I'm doing an interesting pick right here. I could go and get ourselves like an Aaron Jones, Eckler, Kenneth Walker actually wouldn't be too bad. I'm going to take a shot at Robinson because I know in like a few seasons he's going to be really, really good. So it's going to be a bit of a reach, but we're going to take Robinson here. Actually, it's not even that bad of a reach. Well, welcome to the team, Robinson. All right, why not take a QB here? I'm gonna go with Bryce Young. I know it's a bit of a stretch here to get Bryce Young, but I'm gonna take him. He usually does pretty well in Madden, so I don't mind getting a QB right now. Get somebody that's young that's gonna develop under us. So works for me. All right, I think at this point I'm gonna get some defensive players. I have nobody, so I'm gonna go with Harrison Smith. Get a strong safety for us. Which I don't know, might be a bit of a reach, but I do need a little bit of defense. I don't have any defense at all, so yeah, Harrison's welcome to the team. All right, my next pick here, I'm going to go with the defensive tackle, I think. We're going to go with DJ Reader. Just get ourselves a defensive tackle on this side of the ball. So, yeah, welcome to Team DJ. He's happy, doing his little cross-arm crap. I'm going to grab another defensive player here, Eric Kendricks, middle linebacker. We're going to grab him in the 8th round. And it was maybe a slight reach, but really nothing too crazy there. I like the pick. It's relatively okay. He wasn't going to be there probably by the time I was picking anyway. I'm going to grab a linebacker here. We go with Logan Wilson. I'm going to select him. Might be a slight reach here, but I'm going to take it. Actually, it's not even a reach. I thought it'd be a reach, but it's really not. We did need a linebacker, so getting Logan Wilson is a pretty solid pickup then. I like it. I'm going to take another player for our line. We'll go with Taylor Decker on that offensive line. Probably a bit of a reach, but we're getting a solid left tackle, might as well. So Taylor Decker, welcome to the team. Grab another wide receiver that's the scheme of our team right now, Elijah Moore, 23 years old, and bit of a slight reach, but we get another weapon out there for Bryce Young to throw to, I guess, so to speak. So Elijah Moore, welcome to the team. I'm gonna grab Corey Linsley here. Bit of a reach for that center spot, but he's 87 overall. We're going to take him. That's a huge reach, but we might as well get a really good center at this position. So, welcome to the squad. Adam Thielen staring me in the face, so we'll just grab him. Another wide receiver. Bit of a reach, but, he's still pretty solid. He's 33 years old, though, so he might regress a little bit, but I'll take him on our team. I'm going to make an interesting pick here and get Ezekiel Elliott to be our backup running back to Robinson. So, we're going to get 2 solid running backs. We've got Robinson and Ezekiel Elliott. Cool stuff. Pick any corners yet, so I'm going to go with Casey Hayward Jr., cornerback out of Vanderbilt. So we're going to select him for my team. Didn't have any corners, so might as well just take him. I'm going to grab Brandon Graham really quickly. 1 second left, and I had to just grab somebody. So, yeah, we needed a left end anyway. So, yeah, Brandon Graham, welcome to the team. Well, I got my left end. Might as well get my right end. I think I'm just going to go with Carl Granderson to pick him up for the team. And, yeah, solid pick there. Carl Granderson, welcome to the squad. All right, so my left outside linebacker spot, I'm going to pick up Justin Houston for, I guess, really the season. I mean, I wanted a left outside linebacker. I might as well pick one up right now. He's probably going to be there, but I'm going to do a couple more picks, and then we'll just let the CPU draft the rest of the team. For my left guard, I'm going to go with Laken Tomlinson to round out my O-line there. Again, bit of a reach, but, might as well take a left guard in Tomlinson right now, because he probably won't be on the board at some point, and who knows, my team is going to get him. I do have one more pick here that I might make here. I mean, I need a right tackle. There's also a free safety that I haven't gotten, so I actually might make the right free safety move, too. Right tackle... We just got, actually, unless there's another corner out there, I might try to get a corner. William Jackson III, Gibson Sr. Let's get another corner, I think. We'll go with, do I want to go William Jackson, or do I want to go with, how old is Bryce Callahan? He's 31. I'll go with William Jackson. Man. We'll get another corner. So that's going to be my last pick. I'm going to do the rest of the picks off camera, or just let the CPU do them, and we'll kind of just go on from there. All right, so let's take a look at the roster. I mean, it's honestly a pretty good team. I think we did a solid job in the draft. We got some good players. QB, Bryce Young is going to be our guy. I mean, we're going to give him a shot. I mean, in the game, might as well see how he does. Robinson and Elliott are 2 running backs. Another fullback. Wide receiver, got Jefferson, Thielen, and Moore as your wide receivers. Tight end, we got Travis Kelce, which is pretty solid. Left tackle, we got Taylor Decker. Left guard, Laken Tomlinson. Corey Linsley, center. Right guard's going to be Zach Martin. Blake Freeland, rookie right tackle. Then we've got Brandon Graham's going to be our left end, at least for the season. Carl Granderson, right end. Defensive tackle, we've got DJ Reader. Kobe Turner's up there too. Justin Houston, left outside linebacker. Eric Hendricks, MIG linebacker. Right outside linebacker, Logan Wilson. Casey Hayward Jr., William Jackson III, and then Tavier Thomas as our corners, top 3 corners. We got Gibson Sr. being our free safety, strong safety, Harrison Smith. Kicking, we just got to get a kicker and a punter. And that's pretty easy to do. So we're going to sign those guys right now in free agency. And I think I'll just keep the team as is for this season. Or, maybe not just this season. I'll also get Kyle Juszczyk, might as well, just an extra fullback for the squad. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to do that. And then, yeah, we'll get like a Matt Gay for kicking. We'll get him. And then we'll get a punter. And then we're good. Logan Cook. Sure. All right, so we've got what we need. I mean, this team looks like it could be pretty solid. I mean, we're going to see how we do. We'll go to the midseason. We're not going to make any trades until at least the midseason because I want to see how this team does. It just really doesn't make any sense to do that. So I'm going to see you guys at the midseason, and we'll see how we do. All right, so I'm looking at my team. We're 3-4 right now. We got Cushenberry and offer. Might as well review it and see what's out there. I mean, I can get Josh Reynolds and a 7th from the Steelers. I think that might do that. Or Ernest Jones, 6 and a 7th from the Green Bay Packers. Ooh, I might do that trade. I'm actually going to do that trade. So we're going to trade away. We're going to trade away Cushenberry right now and get ourselves a deal with the Packers here. 6 and a 7th rounder, get some extra picks. Done deal. Works for me. Improve the defense a little bit. Now, 3-4 right now. You see our rankings. I mean, obviously, yeah, we do need improvement on the defense because it's pretty bad. But offense, we've been looking good. So let's see the stats on the year. 3-4. No, nothing too crazy. Bryce Young, I mean, not bad for rookie season. 677 yards, 13 TDs, 5 interceptions, 70% completion percentage, 104.2 passer rating. Receiving wise, Robinson 624, 7 TDs, 126.1 from Elliott. Receiving wise, we got Jefferson 529, 3 TDs, 375 and 3 from Thielen. Elijah Moore 266 and 1, 226 and 3 from Kelce. You got blocking, which is okay, I guess. You got your tackles in terms of defense: 50 from Kendricks, 45 from Wilson, 44 from Jones, 38 from Butler, 33 from Graham, 31 from Casey Hayward Jr., 30 from Smith and Jackson, Gibson, 25, 24 from Reeder, 20 from Carl Granderson. Houston's got 21. Sacks, 4 from Graham. And then, Houston's got 1.5. These guys with 1. These guys half a sack. Interception, 3 from Smith, and then 1 from Butler and Wilson. Kicking, Matt Gay has been perfect. You got your punting, kick return, and punt return. So obviously offensively, top 5 in terms of total yards gained. So that's not really a problem. Our passing yards is near the top of the league as well as our rush, which is at 827. We're scoring 23.4 points per game, which is not too bad. 23.4 points is, I'd say, top half of the league. Now, defensively is a little bit of a different story in terms of yardage. Not looking too great there, allowing a lot of yards. Mainly our passing is second worst. And rush yards, 701 is okay. It's pretty good. But 192 points allowed, worse than the league. So if we're going to trade for some players, it's going to be for defensive talent. Now, I will say one thing. Usually with the draft classes, I started off loading in the draft class from, and I'll show you guys, was born him. But I'm going to do instead, we're going to use Jack's draft classes, and we're actually going to do 2 seasons. So he's got 24, 25, 26. We're just going to do 2024 and 2025. So, yeah. We'll do that. Alright, so we're going to download his draft class and use his draft class as well. For the rest of these, like, career sims and all that, because these are regularly updated to my knowledge. So, yeah. And plus, he does 2K drafts, so he's pretty good. He's pretty good. For 2K, I usually use him, his, or Phil Himes. So, yeah, both of those guys are really good if you guys want good draft classes. And, yeah, pretty good stuff. So, we're all set here. Let's take a look at maybe some of the trades that we could potentially make to improve the defense. Let's see what's out there in the market. All right, I traded for Allen Hughes and Cisco from the Chargers, as well as the Chargers. As well as getting a 7th-round pick this year. We're trading a future first, 2 future thirds, and a 2nd-round pick. So we're getting some decent players with the scheme of our team, mostly to help out the defense because we need it. Well, our defense isn't very good. So like the moves we made. That's the only trade I'm going to make for this season. Got a lot of guys that are negotiating for contracts. I mean, we're going to have a lot of cap room. Of course, we want to keep around, like, some of these guys. I wouldn't mind trying to keep out Travis Kelce, of course. So, yeah, some decent players here. So, yeah, I think we'll just try to re-sign Kelce now. And then, some of these other guys can kind of just let walk at some point. He just wants a huge bonus. We'll throw him a 4-year deal. Got the deal done. All right, fantastic. All right, so in our first season, we ended up going 7-10. So we didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately. Again, there's some young talent on the team that obviously needs some time this season. But honestly, Bryce Young was pretty good. 3,916 yards, 36 TDs, 11 interceptions, 73% completion percentage, 111.2 pass rating. So I expect big things for him. Robinson, 43 yards, 14 TDs. He was really good. Of course, there's no injuries, so we don't have to worry about that, which is great. Justin Jefferson, 1,107 yards, 7 TDs. Adam Thielen, 904 and 8 TDs. Elijah Moore, 789 and 5, 631 and 11 from Travis Kelce. So you love to see that. There's your blocking leaders defensively. Eric Hendricks, 129 tackles, 122 from Logan Wilson. Casey Hayward Jr., 78, 77 from William Jackson. Harrison Smith, 71 tackles. So obviously there was some promise on the team, some decent players. But, again, we've got 3 more seasons to go. I mean, we're only doing 4 seasons with this fantasy draft, so don't expect much more than the season. Usually used to do 5 with the normal team rebuild, but this time, fantasy draft, we're doing 4. So yeah, Graham, Allen, and Anderson lead the team in sacks. So you can see we had 5 interceptions from Harrison Smith, 3 from Kendricks, 2 from Andre Cisco, and then these guys down here 1. Kicking, Matt Gay only missed 1 field goal, then your punting, kick return, and punt return. Not too bad, not too bad. 9th in terms of total offensive yards. So offensively, we're pretty good, which makes sense, right? 5,869 yards. Pretty solid gainage right there, right? Now, defensively, a little bit of a different story, but we'll take a look at that in a moment. Passing was near the top of the league. Rush was also close-ish enough to the top, maybe more middle. Scored 24.5 points. Yeah, defensively, bit of a different story. Yardage allowed, I would assume we are near the bottom. And our pass was one of the worst, and our rush defense was okay. It was actually pretty good. But we did allow 440 points, which is also fairly a lot. So, obviously, we need to work on is fixing up the defense a little bit. I'm actually curious to see how free agency is going to look. That's another thing I'm wondering. So, we're going to sim, I guess, see who wins the Super Bowl and then go on to the offseason. All right, so the Giants win the Super Bowl. They beat the Chiefs. So, Son Reddick, Super Bowl MVP. Trevor Lawrence is on the Bills. Doug Peterson. We got Cooper Kupp on the Rams still. Parsons is on the Cardinals. Robinson, our very own Sean Robinson, getting the offensive rookie of the year, and then Jack Campbell, defensive rookie of the year from the Bears. Fantastic. Love it. All right, let's get on to the... All right, so we got 13 players up in negotiations. We're going to try to sign, some of these guys back. I don't know if any of these guys have options. They don't, but we'll try to see if we can keep around on the team. I guess really mainly we want to get back Lake Smith. Elliott I wouldn't mind bringing back. I don't think it's really that big of a deal if we let him walk, though. But if he wants to come back, he can come back. So yeah, I'm going to offer some of these guys contracts, see if we can end up keeping, and then go on from there. Alright, so I think as for the rest of these guys here, we're going to let them test. I mean, Matt Gay, if he wants to walk, I could franchise tag him for $2.42 million. Honestly, I'll do that. I don't care. Screw it. We'll franchise tag Matt Gay. We got everybody else, I guess, that we wanted back. So we're going to have a lot of money in free agency. I'm actually curious to see if free agency is going to be good. But we have a lot of money, so that's fantastic. Is free agency good? If there's good players. No, it sucks. Okay. It sucks. I mean, we could try to offer some guys some contracts, but yeah, it's not a great free agency. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit different, but quite frankly, yeah, no, it's not that good. All right. That's fine. We could do trades. I mean, that's fine, too. All right, I traded with the Seahawks here, Josh Uche for Houston, future second, a 4th, and a 5th-round pick. So, Uche will be on your left-eyed side linebacker. So, I like that move there. Let's, I already did a couple of offers here at free agency. We'll see if we can pick it up for our team. Alright, so we made a couple signings here for you, the free agency recap. And nothing too crazy, but we did get ourselves a Jonathan Jones, and we got William Jackson, the third back. And I got ourselves a backup center and Connor McGovern. So not a bad free agency. I mean, we still have a lot of money, obviously, to play around with. Should be fun. Let's head on to the draft. We have our first round pick. Let's see who could be taken with that. Alright, we got pick 12. I'm going to show you guys who we take. Not trading away these pick. We're just making our selection. We'll show you guys the first round pick that we take. All right. Well, it's pretty obvious who I want. I mean, we go Bo Nix in QB. We can get ourselves. I mean, I gotta do this. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Plus, he fits the scheme of our team. So we're going with Kool-Aid McKinstry because why wouldn't we do that? That is, you can't pass up on a guy like that. And honestly, we need a corner. So. I love it. Fantastic. I'm going to do the rest of the draft picks off camera, and then we'll show you guys the draft recap, see what we got. Alright, so we got ourselves the draft recap here. Let's take a view at it before you guys take a look and see. So we got ourselves a really good corner. Obviously, Kool-Aid McKinstry, so we take him. Then we got a couple guys here. We got Michael Penix Jr., Tyler Guyton, McKinley Jackson, Stutzman, Chambers, Xavier Gilroy, then we got DJ Joe and Jamon Dumas Johnson. So that's our team. Pretty good. I mean, our draft picks, at least, for the team. So we're going to head on to the second season. I'll show you guys the roster, and then we'll go on from there. All right, so to start the second season, I do think we got better on defense immensely. And I do think that some of our guys, we got also better offensively. Obviously, Bryce Young's, we got QB, which looks pretty good. We got Robinson running back with Elliott. Juszczyk be our fullback, wide receivers Jefferson, Thielen, and Moore. Our top 3 guys. Travis Kelce is our tight end, left tackle Taylor Decker, Laken Thompson, left guard center Corey Linsley, Zach Martin, right guard, right tackle is going to be Blake Freeland. Brandon Graham's our left end right now, but Zach Allen might end up usurping him. Carl Granderson, right end, DJ Reader, defensive tackle, left outside linebacker Josh J. Mid linebacker Kendricks. We also got Ernest Jones, though, as well out there. We got right outside linebacker Logan Wilson. Corners, Jonathan Jones, McKinstry, and Jackson the third. Your top 3 guys. Cisco is going to be your free safety. Strong safety is going to be Harrison Smith. Kicking's Gay, and punting is Cook. So not too bad. I mean, we still have our first round pick this year as well, which I'll show you guys when we get to that point. We're not going to trade it. I don't think we are, at least. I mean, we might. Don't know yet. But we're going to simulate, I guess, the midseason. I mean, unless there's an improved team functionality we want to look at. I mean, there's probably a position of need that we could, improve. Maybe our right tackle. I mean, obviously Freeland, I mean, it's not really great. So if you can get a really good right tackle, I mean, I wouldn't be too opposed to that. Just somebody that's, you know, a stud. Our left guard is Lake Thomason. I mean, you can also look to get a better left guard as well, just to kind of improve the team. I'm cool with Bryce Young being our QB. He's got a lot of potential, so I'll see what's out there in the market. If I can get something good, I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll just hold off the midseason. All right, traded for Terrence Steele, Connor McGovern, and a 6th, 7th round pick this year for our 4th round pick in 2026, 5th round pick in 2025, and a 7th round pick in 2027. So getting Steele and McGovern, an upgrade over what we currently have, I'd say. So, I mean, not too bad. I'm going to simulate to the midseason point. I'll see you guys once I am there. All right, so we're sitting at 2-5. I thought this team would be a lot better, but we are not. Our defense is still really bad compared to our offense in terms of rankings. So we'll take a look here at the stats and see what's going on. So Bryce Young, 1,500 yards, 13 TDs, 6 interceptions. Nothing too crazy with that. 68% completion percentage, 104.9 passer rating. Robinson, 621, 4 TDs. So he's doing pretty well on that front. Jefferson, 411, 2 TDs, 397 and 5 from Thielen. 391 from Kelsey, Elijah Moore 179, 178, and 4 from Robinson, receiving pretty well. See the sacks. Zach Martin's obviously a monster. Taylor Decker, 8 sacks already. Yikes. It's all right though. Let's see the tackles here. Kendrick's leading the way with 68. We've got 50 from Logan Wilson, 42 from Harrison Smith, 36 from JJ, Jonathan Jones. DJ's got 32. Cisco's got 32. 31 from William Jackson III. Kool-Aid's got 31. 25 from Graham. 23 from Josh. It goes on from there. Sacks, 3.5 from Graham, 2 from Kendricks, 1.5 from Allen. These guys have 1, these guys with half sacks. Interceptions, 4 as a team, 2 from Kendricks lead the way. Matt Gay's kicking, your punting, kick return, and punt return is what we got there. So, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild, nothing too crazy. Let's see the passing, or no, we just said the passing, sorry. It's like the offensive yards, total yards. Let's see what we've got going on over here. So offensively, you saw I think we were 12th, something like that. So yeah, top half of the league. Passing 15-16. That is fairly good. It's okay. And our rush is at 799, which is a little bit better. We're scoring 22 points per game. I mean, that could be better, but it's not terrible. Obviously, defensively, the yards kind of crazy. Now, we're only allowing 100. I mean, we're allowing 165 points, which, yeah, is pretty high. Rush at 914, passing at 1761. So, again, the defense is what needs to be improved. Can we improve the defense is the question. That is the question. And, maybe. We'll have to look. Let's see what moves are out there in the market to make, and we'll try to do said moves to improve the team. All right, Sweat, Smith, and Maddox. From the Browns, we traded away William Jackson, Graham, and McGovern, as well as our first-round pick this year. So taking a bit of a risk here with that first-round pick trading it, but we do get some solid pieces to help out the defense. We'll see how this team does the rest of the way and see if we can maybe turn around our season and get into the postseason. All right, so we absolutely dominated the second half of the season. We actually went undefeated, 10-0. So those moves certainly helped us out, which is fantastic to see. Let's take a look here at the statistics and see how we really did. So I just gotta push myself in. Sorry about that. Obviously, Bryce Young had a good year. 41 touchdowns thrown for 10 interceptions, a bit, but 4.1 to 10 ratio is pretty solid. 70% completion percentage, 190.3 passer rating. So he obviously had a really good season. Rush wise, Robinson 750 yards, 11 TDs, 364 and 10 from Elliott. Jefferson 946, 14 TDs, 864 and 10 from Thielen, 820 and 8 from Kelsey. Moore was 709 and 3, so we were obviously really good there on that front. I mean, blocking was good except for Decker, 12 sacks allowed, very high. Kendricks 150 tackles, 111 from Wilson, 101 from Smith. Kool-Aid 74, 73 from Jonathan Jones, 70 from Cisco, 69 from DJ, nice. Vontae Maddox 67, 62 from Zadarius Smith. Josh Sweat with 50 as well of his own, and it kind of just goes down from there. In terms of sacks, we got Zadarius Smith with 8, 7 from Zach Allen, DJ with 5.5, 3 from Kendricks, 2.5 from Sweat and Kobe Turner, 1.5 from Carl Granderson, and these guys have sacks. In terms of interceptions, a bunch of guys with 3 and a couple guys with 2. There's your kicking from Matt Gay, your punting, kick return, and punt return. So, 12-5 in the season, top 5 offense. Obviously, very good. Now, our pass yards, 30,789. I wouldn't put that in the top half of the league, per se, but it is. But it's not super duper high now. Our rush was obviously third best. And we scored 29.3 points per game. Best in the National Football League. And how did we do defensively? Did we at least pick it up a little bit? On the yardage, not quite enough. But, I mean, a little bit better. 4,203 pass yards allowed is pretty high. Rush, 1,850. A little bit better, for sure. And then 369 points allowed. We did do better. We definitely did better. I mean, we were one of the worst defensive teams, and we just came, like, you know, below average, which is fine if your offense is going to be really good. Now, we got the Cardinals in the wild card. Here is the playoff bracket, in case you guys are curious. We usually don't show this, or sometimes I forget. Got Rams, Cowboys, bottom right corner, in case you guys care to see. So let's go to the Super Sim and see if we can advance past the wild card. All right, so here we are in the Super Sim, Washington versus Arizona. We're going to head to the Super Sim and see how we do. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game, and we are off. Starting it off here, we get first blood 7-0. We get a stop there, trying to score again, can't. Arizona's going to tie it up to 7-7. We're going to take the lead 14-7. Going to the second half, we have the lead. We're going to take up 20. Oh, wow, it just went 20-14, I was about to say. We're about to score here, make it 31-14. 31-21 now. We're going to score again, and we are going to be advancing to the conference, or not the conference, the divisional, 38-24 against the Cardinals, or 34-28 rather. I can't speak, as you can see, but Bryce Young, 267, 1 TD, 75% completion percentage, not too bad. Robinson had a nice game for us. Moore was solid. Okay, let's head on to the divisional. So in the divisional, we've got ourselves Green Bay. They were 13-4. I mean, on paper, we're definitely the more talented team, but, you know, at Lambeau Field, you can see the rankings. They were a very good defensive team. We were a crappy defensive team, so if somehow, some way we can penetrate their D and could just prevent them from scoring, I mean, really, that's what we got to do. We just got to hope our defense could survive, and we just got to outscore our opponents. So, yeah, let's head on to the Super Sim. So, we're going to the Lambeau Field atrium, or Lambeau Field, rather. And here we are, hopping on in to the Super Sim. Jump forward to the end of the game. Starting off here, Green Bay's going to get first blood, go up 7-0. We're going to tie it up 7-7. They turn the ball over. We're going to get 14-7, make it 21-7. Our defense is actually doing pretty well right now. And we're going to make it 28-7, 35-7. We are blowing them out. 42-7. Okay, they finally get a TD, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. 42-14. So our defense was great, but our offense was even better. So the boys did their job. 42-14, going to the conference championship in our second season right here. Bryce Young, what a game. 341 and 5 TDs. Robinson was solid. Justin Jefferson had a big game. You can see there Elijah Moore was solid. All right, good stuff there. Let's head on to the conference championship. So in the conference championship game, we got the Carolina Panthers. They were 14-3 on the season. Number 1 ranked offense, number 14 defense. We'll see how we fare against them. Should be pretty interesting. If we can win this, we get to the Super Bowl. All right, here we are. NFC Conference Championship game in Carolina. It's a little bit rainy. We're hopping on into the Super Sim. We're going to go forward to the end of the game and see how we fare. So, starting it off, first blood will be going to us 3-0. They're going to take the lead 7-3, but we're going to take the lead right back 10-7. They're going to take the lead right back 14-10. We're going to get a field goal there. About to head to the second half, and it's going to be 14-13, but we take the lead 21-14. Can't get a stop there, but they get a field goal. We get a touchdown, 28-17. They're going to make it 28-25. And we get a big TD right there. And we are going to the Super Bowl in our second season. 35-25 in favor of Washington. The boys got the job done. And Bryce Young, what a run he's on. Oh, they have Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Yeah, 290, 2 TDs. Robinson in a solid game. Jefferson, 4 receptions, 71 yards. And we're going to the Super Bowl in our second season. For those that don't know how we do this, the Super Bowl quarter-by-quarter simulation. And if it's close, we hop on in. If it's a blowout, we hop on in. Unless it's a blowout in our favor. So we're in Dallas for the Super Bowl. Buffalo, and they got Trevor Lawrence as their QB. You see the rankings. Let's see if we can beat the Bills and head on into the offseason as Super Bowl champs. All right, we're at AT&T Stadium for the Super Bowl here. We're going to head on to the Super Sim, and let's see how we fare against here. Sorry, there was like a really loud noise there. Okay, so let me just head up to the end of the game here. We're going to super sim to the quarter. Sorry, not the end of the game. First blood. We'll be going to Buffalo here, 7-0 lead. And looks like we're about to tie it right here, I would assume. So going to the second quarter, we do tie it. They're going to take the lead on a field goal, 10-7. Now they're going to make it 17-7 them. And, all right, we're in a little bit bad shape here. 17-7, third quarter, about to start. And Buffalo gets a safety and a TD. It's a blowout. It's a blowout. Yeah, this is not going to be close right here. 26-7. I mean, we would need, like, a really, really good fourth quarter here, and I just don't see that happening. So we're just going to jump forward to the next quarter, aka really the end of the game. We do get a 26-10. Yeah, no, it's 29-10. We're not winning the Super Bowl. Not even close. Not even worth stopping. 29-17. Yeah. And the Bills get the Super Bowl in the second season, unfortunately. But, you know, good run. But we still have 2 more years to go. We have a young guys on the team that are going to continue to improve, which is pretty good. So then we're going to have some money because obviously it's, you know, fantasy draft. So we'll have a little bit of money and try to get some improvement. Obviously, it's not going to be through the draft because we don't have our picks. So it is what it is. Bryce Young, honestly, was solid. He was okay. Not too bad. Jefferson was okay. Pretty good. 6 receptions, 101 yards. All right, let's head on to the offseason. All right, we're just going to recap the Super Bowl right here. So you can see Trevor Lawrence, Super Bowl MVP, Mahomes, Gallo for the Panthers, and Mahomes, Cardinals, Parsons, Williams, Titans, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then Jared Verse from the Cowboys, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So we have 10 players up for negotiation. I mean, one of them is obviously Zach Martin, who we want to keep around. So a few guys that we'd like to keep. So I'm going to try to throw out some money. Don't know if free agency can be good, but we'll try to get as many of these guys to stay on the team as we can. We'll go on from there. All right, so if you guys want to test, like Cisco wants to test, I might franchise tag him. Thielen wants to test, and Matt Gay. I wouldn't mind trying to find a replacement for Thielen, just getting a little bit there in age. I mean, Cisco I want to keep, so I might just franchise tag him, honestly. And I think I can get Matt Gay back. Yeah, so we'll have $74 million to play around with. I need to restructure contracts. I always can, but $74 million in cap room, I don't think we need to. So, yeah, we should be good. Let's head on to free agency. I'm curious to see if it's going to be a good free agency class or not with the fantasy draft. Probably not, I would assume. So about nearly $75 million of money. Is it good? No, it's crap. Okay. Yeah, free agency is going to suck with fantasy drafts. That's what it looks like. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the free agency recap. I mean, it was okay, nothing too crazy. But we did get Matt Gay back. We got Javon Hargrave, another defensive tackles. Tavon Gilmore, corner. Wide receiver, Kendrick Bourne. I got Rashawn Jenkins, the strong safety. And then we got Tyler Steen, be another like right guard for our offensive line. So not a bad free agency for us. Decent. Let's head on to the draft recap since I don't have any picks. I have like 6th and 7th rounders, so it doesn't really matter too much. So if you guys are curious, here is the draft recap. So we got Jackson, Foster, Palmer, Flowers, and Easley. There you go. Nothing too wild about. So we're head on to the start of the 3rd season. We got 2 more seasons to go. So to start the 3rd season, looking at the roster, it looks pretty good on paper, I'd say. We've got our man, the myth, the legend, Bryce Young, quarterback, running backs be Robinson, and then Elliott still here as well. Juszczyk, fullback, wide receivers Jefferson, Moore, and Bourne, top 3 guys. Tight end still Travis Kelce. We got Taylor Decker, left tackle, left guard Laken Tomlinson, Connor McGovern, center, right guard Zach Martin. We got right tackle Terrence Steele, Jerry Smith, left end, right end Josh Sweat, Grandison out there as well. DJ Reed and Hargrave, defensive tackles. Shade's going to be your left outside linebacker, mid linebacker Ernest Jones, Logan Wilson, right outside linebacker, corners Gilmore, Jones, and McKinstry, a.k.a. Kool-Aid. Cisco, free safety, strong safety, Rashawn Jenkins. Then we got Matt Gay, kicking, Logan's punting, and then here's your picks. Yeah, no picks again our 3rd and final season. I might try to make a trade now to get a better left guard and center just before we start simulating, and I think we just bolster up the O-line a little bit. All right, trade for Linderbaum and Banks from the Cowboys. 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Bingo. Probably an overpay, but you know what? It's fine. I wanted to get a better center. We just got ourselves another left guard, Tomlinson. Just something different. I mean, it's not a huge upgrade, but it's something. I didn't get free agents out there that might want to sign. Young Ho Koo. I might get ourselves another running back. I mean, I might as well get Kareem Hunt. You know, and then Elliott should be like our 3rd running back. I think I might just do that. Get ourselves Kareem Hunt. And, yeah, just bolster up the offense even more. So that's about it, I think, for this season. We'll just simulate to the trade deadline or mid-season point and see how this team is. I imagine we should be pretty good. Should be. Should be. All right, 4-2. Not too bad. Not too bad. If we look at the rankings, 9th offense, 15th defense, so definitely more respectable. We look at the statistics here on the season. Bryce Young, another decent year. I mean, he's not throwing a lot. 14 TDs, 13, and only 3 interceptions. That's pretty good. 74% completion percentage, 115.9 passer rating. So yeah, he's done really well. Robinson, 804, 9 TDs. He's been great. Receiving, Jefferson, 385, 6 TDs, 319 and 2 for more. Patrick Bourne with 258 and 1, 228 and 4 from Kelsey. Blocking has been very good this season so far. Wilson and Jones leading the team in tackles with 45, 33 from Gilmore. 29 from Jones, 28 from Cisco, 26 from Kool-Aid, 25 from Jenkins, 21 from Hargrave, 20 from DJ, and then the Joshes, and then Zadarius Smith. Wanted to look more at our defense. Can we do that, please? Thank you, game. So sacks, if we can look at those. Thank you. Zadarius Smith, 3, 1.5 from Hargrave and Sweat. The Joshes, Zach Allen, 1, and these guys half sacks. Interceptions, just 4 as a team. Then you get your kicking. Matt Gay's been perfect. Your punting, your kick return, and your punt return. So as you see, we're 9th in total yards gained, which is good. You like that. Passing is a little on the lower side. I mean, mostly because we've been running the ball a lot. Top running team in the league. And we are scoring 30.8 points per game, so it's not like we're scrubs. Defensively, probably better than most seasons. We are 15th, which is great. 15-79 on the passing is a little high. Our rush defense has been good, though. 663. We're allowing 153 points, which, you know, could be better, could be worse. It's not too bad. Obviously, can't make any moves, so this is the team going for the rest of the season, so let's see. All right, we were 12-5, and we were taking on the Cardinals again, 10-7. We didn't win our NFC East, though, unfortunately, but we had a great season. Well, our defense really took a hit in the second half of the year. 32nd, but our offense is really good, which makes sense. I'm going to take a look here at the schemes for the playoffs. Is there anything that we might want to change? Offensively, I mean, vertical zone runs 80%. We might as well go spread, 88. Yeah, and then base 4-3. I mean, that's 91%. So it's not the schemes fit, which is good. I mean, I could change the playbook, but honestly, I ain't gonna change it. We don't need to do that. So we're not gonna do that. We are the Commanders, okay? We are the Commanders. Bryce Young, good season. Almost 4,000 yards, 41 TDs, 10 interceptions, 73% completion percentage, and 119.1 passer rating is really good. Rushing, once again, Robinson, 1,835 yards, 18 TDs. That's fantastic. Kareem Hunt, 402 and 5 is our, backup. And yeah, there goes no more Elliott, so he's gone. 1,012 yards for Jefferson, 11 TDs, 896 and 8 for Moore, 763 and 10 from Kelsey, Bourne, 732 and 4. Blocking is pretty good except for Decker, 10, it's too much. Ernest Jones leading the team in tackles with 133, then 122 from Wilson, so 2 guys in triple digits. Then Gilmore with 82, 80 from Kool-Aid, 79 from Jones, 76 from Jenkins, 17 from Cisco, 60 from DJ, and then it kind of just goes on from there. You got your sacks, 5.5 from Sweat, 4.5 from Smith, 3.5 from Reeder, 3.5 from Hargrave. Logan's got 2.5. These guys with 1.5 sacks as well. Interceptions, 4 from Jones, 3 from Wilson, 2 from Gilmore, and then these guys down here have 1. You're kicking from Matt Gay, only missed 1 field goal, and you're punting, Logan Cook, kick return, Austin third, punting, also Calvin. So, second best offense, but the worst in terms of defense and yardage. 4,004 passing yards is solid. Solid. We rushed the most, and we had the second most points. Defensively, Cardinals, they're a damn good team. We, on the other hand, not so much, at least in terms of yardage. 4,605 pass yards allowed is pretty high. Rush, also fairly high, but not as high. I mean, it's like maybe middle. 446 points, that's second worst in the league. Somehow, yeah, we're the bad teams, and then it's just us. That's how good our offense is. So let's see if we can win against the Cardinals again. We did it last year. Let's see if we can do it again this year. I'll see you guys in the... Alright, so we're heading to the Super Sim. Let's see how we fare. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game and go on from there. So started off here. We're going to get first blood 7-0 against the Cardinals. We're going to tie it up 7-7. Can we take the lead here? We do. 14-7. They're going to tie it up. No, they're not. They had a field goal, though. Going to the second half, none of us are scoring. It's 17-14. We finally tie it up. They're going to take the lead here. We got to be able to tie it. We can't tie it. We're going to lose this football game 24-17. Shout out to EA for getting us to the goal line 3 times and being able to convert. Shout out to EA. So, pretty embarrassing. But it is what it is. Bryce Young got outplayed by KJ Jefferson. I mean, yeah, our defense could have been a little bit better. You guys can see the stats there. So, we got one more season. We're going to be able to get the job done if we want to get a Super Bowl. So, let's see if we take the precaution measures to get there. So, the Panthers won the Super Bowl 20-14 against the Colts. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. He also won the MVP. Coach of the Year also went to their coach. Robinson, Offensive Player of the Year. That's why we get him, man. He's been great. Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year for the Saints. Greg Wilkerson. Chiefs, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Enrique Willis from the Ravens. All right, 4th and final season. Got to get the job done here. Can we do it? Let's find out. All right, we got 7 players. Only 7 players negotiations. I mean, Young, got to re-sign him. Cisco, want to re-sign him. Smith, wouldn't mind. I mean, free agency's going to be pretty bad, so, I mean, we might as well just keep around most of these guys here. Honestly, some of them aren't that important. I mean, obviously, Young, we want to keep him on the team, so I'll offer him what he needs to be offered, and he should just re-sign on this. Yep, I don't mind slightly overpaying for him. Cisco, I mean, we'll offer him a contract, but I imagine he's going to test. Yeah, we'll just franchise tag him. $16.9 million, nothing too crazy on that. I mean, Zadarius Smith, we'll keep him on the team. Should work. And that does. And I really think after that, I mean, Zach Allen I'd like to keep. Kobe Turner we could keep. But it's not that important for the 4th and final season. Yeah, Sanders, Turner. Yeah, $50 million is fine. So, yeah, I think we're good. We'll keep Sanders. Why not? We'll throw him a little less money, though. Yep. And then we'll also re-sign Turner. This should be good. Let's see. If he doesn't want to re-sign, okay, yeah, cool. Whatever, you can test. I don't care. Let's head on to free agency. My guess is it's just not good. It's not a good free agency. I mean, it makes sense in a fantasy draft. That's not. I mean, I might as well throw like Darius Slay some money, even if it's an overpay, just to get him on my team because I feel like he's gonna be pretty good. So it doesn't even look like he wants to play on my team. So I'll actually withdraw that offer. Screw it. All right, I'll look around, see if we can get some players for the team, and try to see if we can improve our squad for the 4th and final season. If I can make some trades, I can try that, but it could be tough. So free agency recap for the 4th and final season. Here we go. 3rd and final off season. Got Duca, Mixon, Rockeson. You need a coup for corners. Got a strong safety in Poyer, Campbell, and then Burgess, another free safety. So that's going to be the squad. I mean, we have the draft, but it doesn't really matter since it's well, we have some trades, but it doesn't really matter since, like I said, we have what we needed to do. So, see you guys at the 4th. So, the 4th and final season, we're just taking a look at the roster that we currently have right now. So, in case you guys are curious, it is looking like this. Looking like this. Young, quarterback, Robinson and Mixon, running backs. Don't have a fullback. Yushik is gone, but we might as well pick up a fullback, I guess. Wide receiver, Jefferson, Moore, and Bourne, top 3 guys. Kelsey, tight end. Left tackle, Taylor Decker. Aaron Banks, left guard. Centers, Tyler Linderbaum. Zach Martin, right guard. Right tackle, Steele. Left ends, going to be Darius Smith. We also have Zach Allen still. Josh Sweat, right end. Defensive tackle, DJ Reader and Hargrave. Then we got DJ, left outside linebacker. Mid linebacker, Eric Jones and Ernest Jones and Devondre Campbell. Right outside linebacker, Wilson. We got Kool-Aid, Jeff Leduca, and Rock Yasin. Top 3 corners. Cisco, free safety, strong safety, Poyer. Gay, kicking, punting is Cook. So, I mean, we probably have enough to do another trade, and I think I will. I'm going to try to get another left guard, but I'm going to sign a free agent here. I mean, if Pat Ricard's still out there as a fullback, I would take him, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, I could take CJ Ham. I'll just trade for, like, if there's a team that has a fullback and a good left guard, let's just do that. I think that's the wave. All right, Engel, Johnson, and Ridley from the Buccaneers. And we just traded away the rest of our picks since we might as well. We don't have any need for them. I'm going to see if I can maybe make one more little trade. All right, traded for Sean Robinson, just another left end for some fits and 6-rounders. I mean, that's all I really could do, I'd say. So I'm happy with the team. If we look at the improved team functionality, I mean, this is what we've got. I mean, team needs is all green. So, in terms of talent, it's one of our better teams. But can we put it all together? Well, we're going to simulate and find out. I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. 6-2, right? I mean, not 6-2. We're 4-1 right now. Or 4-2. I can't speak. 6-1 and 4-2 is mixing me up. And we're doing all right. Again, defensively, for some reason, our team just hasn't been great defensively. Now, we're good offensively. Let's see the stats. Bryce Young has been highest QB rating in the league. 74% completion percentage, 12 TDs, 2 interceptions, 1,460 yards at a 74% completion percentage clip. Of course, Robinson's doing his thing out there. 775, 8 TDs. He's great. You know that already, though. Moore, Ridley, and Jefferson. And we got Kelsey as well. Robinson even up there for the receiving is solid. Blocking has been relatively superb. Defensively, Jones with 47, 43 from Wilson, 33 from Poyer, 30 from Kool-Aid, 27 from Uduka, Cisco, 26, 23 from Zedarius and Rocky Sin, 23 from Josh, and then it goes down from there. As terms of tackles, now we got our sacks, 3 from Smith, 2.5 from Sweat, 1 from Allen, and half sack from DJ. So yeah, not a lot of sacks, not a lot of interceptions, Poyer and Kool-Aid. You got Gay, perfect kicking, your punting, Logan Cook, your kick return and punt return, special teams, Portillo. Alright. Offensively, top 5. Makes sense. Yardage, right? Our passing, 1468. Isn't really that high. But our rush is at 1,011. That's third best. And we were scoring 20.3 points per game. Which is third best in the National Football League. And again, defensively, we're 15th in terms of yardage. But everything else is kind of like bottom of the league. 1576 on the passing. Could be better. Could be worse. Rush, 629 is really good. 137 points allowed isn't too bad as well. So that's good to see. Yeah, obviously sacks, fumbles, and interceptions don't have much of those. I mean, again, I guess we're just going to simulate the rest of the way. Hopefully we can get ourselves into the playoffs. And maybe, just maybe, get back to the Super Bowl and win it. Okay. We went 13-4. And that seemed to have been good enough to get a bye. Fantastic. Yeah, we got a bye. All right, cool. Bills got a bye as well. Bills are the team we lost to the Super Bowl in, so I'd like to be able to get back to the Super Bowl and play against them, if possible. If possible. So, good season. There's Bryce Young doing his thing. 40 TDs, 5 interceptions, 74% completion percentage, 125 passer rating, 4,106 yards. That's really good. Robinson rushed for over 2,000 yards. 20 TDs. He was excellent. Receiving, 1,095 from Moore, 930 and 13 from Jefferson. Ridley, 83 and 4, 651 and 6 from Mr. Travis Kelce. And, of course, even Robinson, almost 500 receiving yards and 4 TDs on his own as well. Man, that dude's a monster. Great blocking. Our tackles, we've got Jones, Wilson leading the way. Then Poyer, Kool-Aid, 83, 79 from Jeff Uduka. 72 from Cisco, 66 from Rock, yes, and then it kind of just goes down from there. Sacks, 11.5 from Zedarius Smith, that's pretty impressive. 7 from Sweat, 4 from DJ, then 3 from Allen, 1 from Wilson, half sack from McKinley Jackson, and we got ourselves 3 guys at least 2 interceptions and 4 guys with 1. Kicking, Matt Gay, punting, Logan Cook, and then kick return and punt return. So, that is what we've got. Number 1 in offensive yards, 6,911. Passing yards to near the top of the league. It sure is. Our rush is the top, and we're scoring second most points, only behind the Bills. And defensively, in case you guys were curious, I mean, the yardage is just not good. Yeah, I don't know why. We're just not a very good defensive team. 4,220 yards, second most passing yards allowed in the league. 17,112 rush yards. I mean, our rush defense was good. 375 points allowed in total. That's also not too great. So, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that maybe, our offense could bring us to the Super Bowl. We just got to be able to get some stops in the Super Bowl. So, let's head on to the divisional and see if we can win. Once again, the Cardinals, 8-9. And you can see the rankings. I mean, we were the best offensive team. They were 13th best. They're not a great defensive team either, so let's see how we fare against them. Snowing today in Washington Commanders. We got the snow. So we're going to super sim to the end of the game Here we go. Starting off here, first blood's going to Arizona, but we're going to tie up the game 7-7, get a stop. No, we don't. It's 14-7. We're down 14-7, and now 21-7 as our team is choking a little bit. Get a field goal, I guess a touchdown. All right, we take the lead. It's 22-21. Big if we could score here. We do get a field goal. We get a stop, and they took the lead, but it's tied. Touchdown, and we lose in OT. Shout out to EA. Wow. We tied the game, and then somehow, some way, our defense just didn't do great, and then we turned the ball over. Or just, I don't know, we just weren't good in the final possession. We lost to Daniel Jones. That's a problem. And in itself, I mean, Robinson, 14 carries, 119 yards. Jefferson, Ridley. That sucks, man. I mean, we had a good team. We literally should have won the Super Bowl when we were there, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, full screen in a moment once we see who wins the Super Bowl. All right, Panthers once again somehow win the Super Bowl 2024. You guys can see the awards. We got ourselves once again Robinson, Offensive Player of the Year. And, I mean, that's pretty much all she wrote. I mean, I'm going to look to see, do I want to do another season? I almost want to do another season. Should we do another season? I said 4 seasons. I did say 4 seasons, but you know what? Screw it. We're doing 5. We're doing 5. I'm feeling good. I think this team can win a Super Bowl next year. So we're doing 5 seasons. Screw it. I'm changing my mind. 5 seasons. Alright, because I said it'd be 4, I'm going to be quick with it. I mean, obviously I want to re-sign Robinson. I mean, I don't care. Overpay doesn't matter. He's staying on the team. You're not going, my guy. You're not going, my guy. So, yeah, okay. It's probably going to be a crummy free agency anyway. Usually this part is crummy, so it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if watch it be like a good free agency the one time. But I don't think it will be. All right, we're just going to overpay Cisco just so that he stays. I mean, if he wants to test still. Okay, there we go. We ain't gonna test. Kool-Aid got an option. Accept it. Josh Uche, we're gonna get him back on the team. This should just do it. I mean, I'm overpaying a little bit, but it's fine. We just have money, so might as well throw it around if we can pay for them, right? Josh Sweat will. Oh, you want to test? Okay, we'll franchise tag you if needed. Johnson, we'll overpay. If we have to. Get him back on the team. Boom. He's happy. 52 million. DJ Reader. We'll throw you 6, and I'll give you a 4-year deal. Again, I'm just trying to get these guys back on the team. Steele. We're going to give you a deal. Give you a little less on the bonus, and there you go. Shed a little bit of case, save a little bit of money. Alec Ingold, why not? We'll sign you. Unless you're going to get overpaid, which he might. And then in that case, we'll just sign you in free agency or something like that. Carl Granderson, he's got an offer on the table. We're going to give it to him. Screw it. That works. And then, yeah, Aaron Banks, we might keep him. We're just going to franchise tag Josh Sweat. Do we need a better left guard? No, we have Johnson, honestly. I mean, I could throw a little bit of money your way. You want to play for a new team? Well, that's fine. All right, I'm going to restructure some contracts, and if free agency's good, we'll try to make some signings. If not, then, well, it is what it is. All right, so free agency recap, and then we're just going to sim past the draft, and I'll see you guys at the start of the 5th and final season that we said we weren't going to do. But Uzi, Peppers, Jones, Hamilton, Gilliam, Ferguson, because Travis Kelce retired, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. We could always try to trade for somebody. I'm going to probably make a trade to start the 5th and final season. I'm going to simulate just the entire way. I'm not going to go to the midseason just because, like I said, we weren't really supposed to do the 5th and final season, but that's a sour loss in my mouth. So after this, 100% we're done. All right, 5th and final season. Well, bonus season, I guess. Young QB, we've got Robinson, Foster, backing him up. Gilliam's our fullback. Got Jefferson, Moore, and Ridley as our wide receivers. Ferguson, tight end. Left tackle, Decker. Left guard, Johnson. Center's going to be Linderbaum. Steen's our right guard. We got Terrence Steele, right tackle. Looks like it's Zach Martin also retires. Darius Smith, Lech Allen are left ends. Right end, Josh Sweat. We got DJ's our defensive tackle. Uche's going to be our left back, outside linebacker, mid linebacker. Jones, right outside linebacker, Logan Wilson. Kool-Aid is Awuzie and Uduka, corners. We got also Jones, Marcus Jones as well. And then we got free safety, Cisco. Strong safety, Real Peppers. Kicking is still Gay. Punting is still Cook. I mean, I don't know if the team is as good as it used to be. Just because we've lost some guys. But I'm going to try to make some trades. See if there's any moves we can make. I mean, we have a little bit of money. So I did sign a lot of guys. Nothing too crazy. But we do have this... these picks here, so we're just going to throw them in and see what happens. So there you go. Let me see if I can get somebody. I mean, again, at this point, it's just an extra season. Yancey and Daniels from the Panthers for all of our picks. So I get a better right guard, better left end. So that's it. That's the final move that I think I was going to do. I mean, obviously, we still have Darius Smith, and Zach Allen, but just another end. Just another end. Why not get more defense? Just defend well against it. All right. I'm going to the end of the season. So you'll see me then because this is just a bonus here. All right. So end of the season, we were 14-3. Got the bye for the divisional. I mean, the team's obviously really good on paper. I mean, it makes sense. Our stats. There we go. Like, where are our stats? Our stats. Bryce Young obviously had a great season again. Really good. Here's your rush. Once again, Robinson, really good. Receiving, Justin Jefferson, really good. Ridley was almost at 1,000 yards too, actually. And then got blocking, was okay. I mean, Steele could be better. Defensively, Jones, Wilson, Peppers, all that fun stuff. I'm going through a little bit fast. If you guys want to slow it down, just because, like I said, I was trying to speed up the video a little bit. And this wasn't supposed to be the season. Because again, I was just upset that we couldn't get the job done. I was like, we got to get the job done for the final season. But there's Matt Gay's kicking, you're punting, Logan Cook, kick return, punt return, all that fun stuff in case you guys care. We're number 1 offensive yards. That's just not a surprise at this point. Our passing was top of the league, or top half of the league for sure. Rush, we run the ball a lot. We score the ball a fair bit amount. Who was the best team? Colts. Okay. Defensively, we were still not great. Yardage allowed, passing, really high. Rush defense, second best. 382 points allowed. That's pretty good. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Go on to the divisional. Let's see if we can win in advance. Wow, how many times are we going to play the Cardinals? How many times are we going to play this damn team? At this point, we got to be able to beat them again. So, please, please, please. All right, here we are once again against the Cardinals. I mean, is it a surprise at this point? No, it's not. We're trying to get the W here in our the extra season. You guys know the drill. We're starting off with a touchdown, 7-0. Get a stop. They're going to score, though, as we turn it over. We get a field goal. We get a touchdown. Going to the second half, we're up 24-7. Third quarter, they're going to get a TD. They're going to get another TD. We get a TD. They'll make it 31-21. They're going to get a field goal. We score. Don't score. Never mind. And it's 31-24. I thought we were going to score. So back to the conference championship game, 31-24, beating the Cardinals this time around. Bryce Young outplayed Deshaun Watson. So they just said, screw Daniel Jones. Let's get Deshaun Watson. And hide the women. What? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, next season. Or next I don't know, next game. I'm so tired. We got the Bears, 13-4 versus us. You can see the rankings. All right, let's see how we do against them. Trying to get to the Super Bowl again. Can we do it? Let's find. All right, trying to get to the Super Bowl here. Would be great if we can. Let's see if we can do it. End of the game. Started off here, first quarter. Bears get a field goal. We get a field goal. And it's going to be second quarter. They're going to get a touchdown. We're going to get a touchdown. They're going to get a touchdown. Going to the second half. 17-10. We tie it up. We get a stop. And we're going to take the lead here. Going to the fourth quarter. It's tight. but we are going to make it not tight. 27-17, they get no scored, and we win. And we are back in the Super Bowl in our final season, fifth final season. 27-17. 27-17. Let's go. Bryce Young, good game from him. Robinson was solid. Justin Jefferson, Elijah Moore. Beautiful stuff. Let's head on to the Super Bowl for the second time in the video. This time around, the Titans, they're on a little run, they are. I mean, you can see the rankings. Yeah, they were 9-8 this season. Let's see if we can beat them in Tampa Bay this year. Let's go quarter by quarter like we usually do into the Super Sim. Let's just win the Super Bowl. We get the first blood 7-0. They're going to tie it up 7-7. All right. Second quarter. We're going to take the lead 14-7, get a stop. We go up 21-7, 28-7. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Third quarter. Let's just shut the door on them. Okay, they get a TD. We're going to make it 35-14. Okay, we got the ball. I'm good. We're good. We're going to blow them out. We get a field goal, 45-14, and we're going to win the Super Bowl. And we don't need to jump in. It's a blowout. We get to see the super celebration. Guys, it took us an extra season, but it's like, I knew we were capable of winning. It's just like, I knew. Like, we should have won in our second season. But, you know, EA likes to do it. And listen, we've done all of our videos 5 seasons, so I don't know why I would make myself 4 seasons with the fantasy draft. I think I just wanted the shorter video. That's really what it comes down to. But shout out to the boys getting the job done. Getting the job done for the final season. We take it. We take it. We got our W. And they're the commit. Whoa, look at that. Celebration. The boys got the job done. There's Bryce Young. You'd be Super Bowl MVP, obviously, which makes sense. Don't need to watch the entire thing. Yeah, 5 CDs. I mean, Caleb Williams is really good, though. Just not good enough. And the defense was... Actually, their defense let them down. That's really what it was. All right, we're going to go to the recap and see what the other awards happen to be. And this is what the other awards happen to be. So, Brown and Abraham, Texans, Vikings, rookies. No, just Ron Rivera. That's about it. All right, full screen. Alrighty, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Comment down on the videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel down in the description. If you like the content, be DJP. I think going forward, though, I mean, we might shorten up the Madden content. Not sure what other videos we want to do. I'll think about it. I think we might want to do the pick one. I always like doing that one. How many first round picks I can get. It's always a fun one. So we'll do that. I may or may not do it with a random team. We'll see. We'll see. What other things we got? I mean, yeah, there's some career sims stretching the pipeline. If you want to see me do a CJ Stroud career sim, I could do that. We could do a Caleb Williams one with the rookie class. You know, you guys let me know down in the comments below what other Madden ideas you got. I said I would do a second channel series, but you guys could see the second channel is kind of dead. So I stopped uploading there. I don't know. I just been too busy to find time to record for the second channel. I'll be honest with you. So, I don't know. If I decide to do a Madden series on the second channel, let me know in the comments below what team I should do. And with that being said, I'm going to head on out now. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.